Hello vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. My name is Timothy Capetto. Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to be able to show you this another stack of records that I have here that I got for April 2017, my finds for April 2017. So let's get right into it here, guys. Got a lot to cover. This is going to be another two-part video series. So the first thing that I have here is of a Coral Records, and you can probably read it if I bring it a little closer. Buddy Holly. This is a Buddy Holly 4-song EP. First song on side 1 is Doesn't Matter Anymore, Heartbeat. And on side 2 is Raining in My Heart and Early in the Morning. This is one that I picked up from the shop that I talked about in one of my videos from Montrose, Colorado. A great little shop down there. It was actually a guitar store, and they had a little, actually more than just a few boxes of vinyl that they had there. So this was a great find. I really enjoyed it. I was told by the shopkeeper that it was a rare find. I don't know exactly how rare that record is, but definitely a nice welcome to my collection. And now, these two that I have here, they are actually Record Store Day exclusives. This one was really interesting because this was the song called Walk On By. And the funny thing about this was that I found, or not I found, but I listened to this in the wrong order, not knowing this artist's background or knowing that this was the original artist. But the artist, Dionne Warwick, I actually listened to this the wrong way around. I listened to this, the Stragglers. I listened to this side first, and thinking that this was the band, and then the other side was the cover, and then I found out, no, it's the other way around. Excuse me, I never heard of her before, so Miss Warwick. So I basically had no idea, and I listened to the other side, and I was like, yeah, this is the original. The other one was a cover. Because the Stragglers, I don't know if any of you guys know who that is, but that was a punk style rock type group covered it, which I thought did a very awesome job. But that was a really cool splatter vinyl as well. Really cool find that I've got on Record Store Day. Here's another cool one. This is Mr. Bob Dylan, which I have another video coming up really soon that I'm going to be sharing some news about an album I got of his, and need some of your guys' opinions on it. But side A has The Night We Called It a Day. And then side B is Stay With Me. And I believe this was also a special pressing color. Yes, it was. Absolutely. Let me show this off to you guys. This is absolutely stunning, this color here. Just really, really dig that color. I'm becoming a very big fiend for colored vinyl. I really enjoy it. Of course, some pressings I understand do cost more because of that. This, of course, didn't cost me that much, just because it's being a 45. All right, next one here. I was totally stoked that I found this. The Monkees, Good Times Plus. I still have yet to get this full album, but basically this was a quote-unquote B-sides of the album. This also came out in a very awesome looking color here. But yeah, Good Times Plus. Side 1, I'm reading here, Terrifying, and Me and Magdalena, which actually, Me and Magdalena, this is the alternate version that I got on the deluxe version. And then side 2 is A Better World and Love What I Want, which those two songs were songs that were not on the record. So I really highly enjoyed it. I believe Peter Tork sang, I'm trying to remember, I think he sang the Love Is What I Want, or it was Better World. I cannot quite remember, but this is a great one to add to my collection. I'm really glad I have this. But I really look forward to getting the actual full Good Times album because I have listened to it on MP3. But that's an awesome find. I was super stoked about that. Next one here, I don't know how many of you guys know of this artist. I feel like they're fairly well known. I saw these guys in Denver once. They're absolutely an amazing duo. It's a brother and sister band called Angus and Julia Stone. These guys are amazing songwriters. Beautiful gatefold though. Amazing picture. I don't know if this is outside of New York, or it's one of the, it's either that or just, I don't know. Not exactly sure where this is at, but some songs that I really enjoy off this record is A Heartbreak, which is the first track on there. Let's see, Grizzly Bear. Oh, that's such a great song. Heartbeat Slow, also another wonderful song. There's so many great songs on here. But Main Street is also a great song as well. But this was made back in 2014, so it's been out for quite a while. But if you do like artists that are more on the singer-songwriter, but also have like a really groovy groove, like they stay in the pocket type sound, and it's more of like a alternative, sometimes poppy type sound. Check those guys out; they are absolutely amazing. Now, this one here, I highly enjoyed listening to this one. I need to listen to this one again, as I do with many records. But Frank Sinatra, and that is pretty much the album title. It's just like a self-titled record. I tried to look this one up, and I could not find much information, which I was really surprised, because it was just like, I don't know, it overall looks, I mean, if you want to say a generic looking picture, I guess. I don't know if that's really the right thing to say, but anyway, awesome recording. Really enjoy it, but I just could not find a lot of information on this record. Like and also this record company Harmony, which I found is a branch of Columbia Records. I just couldn't find a lot of information. It's almost like it's one of those albums that maybe it's not super rare or sought after, but it's just one of those ones that most people don't have in their collection. It really, I don't think I've seen anybody mention Frank Sinatra's self-titled record on there, which I guess it was a compilation of his songs when he first started out. So I don't even believe it's like considered like a first original of his. It was just a repress they did at some point. So interesting album though, great stuff on that. This next one was also bought from that Montrose shop, Colorado. Loretta Lynn, Greatest Hits Volume 2. I've seen this record out and about a lot. Oh, actually, excuse me. This one was not at that shop. This was also in Colorado at another shop somewhere else in Colorado, but excuse me, an antique shop. But this album I got because my girlfriend really likes her music. And I said, absolutely, we saw this at another shop, and it was a little more beat up, but this copy was very, very, in very good condition. I also, I have a few records like this that are on the MCA record label. I always like that little sky with the rainbow going through it there. I think that's a really cool label. But overall, very, very good compilation of her music. First time I've ever really have heard of her music, so my girlfriend could say that she introduced me to her. But overall, a very good hit of songs if you are a fan of the older style country. Very good stuff. So this was another find I found from that antique shop in Colorado. Of course, the only song I really, to be completely honest, knew off this album was the title track on here, Sweet Home Alabama. And of course, everybody knows that song, and it's been played so much on the radio, but it's one of those songs that I personally don't think ever gets old. It's an absolute classic, and how could you not like Sweet Home Alabama? I mean, the thing that I really like about this album, besides a lot of these tracks on here, which super great bluesy rock, southern rock sound. I mean, I was just digging this record back to front. But the other thing I really love when people do with their records is they do actually put, and I believe it's right up here, they actually put the name of each person, and they put what kind of guitar they played or what instrument they played, which I guess in this album they were really heavily getting into Gibson style guitars. It says here there's a Gibson Les Paul, Gibson Firebird, and then I believe the bass player played a Firebird bass guitar. So they really were getting into that. But another one that I would mention off of here, besides Sweet Home Alabama, One that was kind of interesting was working for MCAs, and they're kind of just basically talking about recording and working for this record company, which I thought that was kind of pretty cool, and I bet kind of original back in the day. Let's see here. Swamp Music was really good. I just need to listen to this one again. Overall, I just remember the sound was just super, super good. So, anyway, guys, this is part 1 of my finds for April 2017. I hope you have enjoyed this. I have enjoyed bringing this part of my collection to you, and I look forward to continuing this in part 2. So remember, keep spinning that wax. And please, please keep spinning that wax, because you will not regret it. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.